What is going on, guys? This is your boy ShadyMikeGaming, and yes, we are finally here with Devin Booker. Oh my goodness, highly requested shot here. We are here, we killed it just like we always do. Now listen, this is the one thing I have to say for this video. This is the first video that I've done after hitting 9K subscribers. I appreciate the support. Like the video if you like it, subscribe to the channel for more players. Now look, you guys know my videos are a little bit more in depth. They're a little bit longer than other YouTubers, but I also think they're a little bit more accurate than other YouTubers. So I need you guys, like the video, share the video. If you guys like the attention to detail, let me know in the comments, because I don't know if people really care about this stuff. You know, you guys do a signature shot, they got a base and they got a release. I got the free throw, I got the layup, I got the handle, I got the pull-ups, I got the fadeaways. We're doing this here, guys, ShadyMikeGaming. So let me know if you guys appreciate the detail. If you don't, we can do it differently. You know what I'm saying? But I just, love going in depth with my guys and, my rosters. And this is the first year that I'm really going out of my way to share it. So if you guys like that type of content, I've rambled long enough. Let's get right into Devin Booker. All right, guys, and we are back with Booker. So let's go ahead and take a look at the signature shot. Let's go ahead and take a look at the jump shot, and we're just going to let him get a couple shots up here. And we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the details. Looks good. Let's get one more in here. We can go ahead and analyze that. All right, so when you look at the specific details, and again, when you start a signature shot, there are just certain boxes that you're going to want to try and check. So the number one thing that I saw in the footage from Booker was when he elevates on the shot, he does exactly that. He just elevates. He doesn't jump forward, lands in the same spot. If anything, sometimes he lands a little bit backwards. His upper body stays straight, but his legs every now and again kick out. Now, another thing, we're going to continue with the base here. When you talk about the base, it also includes the timing. And I might lose a couple of you with this detail, but this was something that was actually important to me and that I was really struggling with in terms of looking for a base. And I will share two bases in this video, but I'll just, differentiate why I chose this one here. Booker is the type of person, he elevates, fires, and then lands, right? It's not all one motion. So it might seem like it, but that shot does come from the tippy top of that jump shot. He's not shooting on his way up. He fires, boom, and then he drops. You know what I'm saying? So that shot timing was something that we really wanted to make sure we were able to knock out. Now, as you take a look at the release, this was something that was really important to me. When you take a look at his shooting elbow, that elbow, just like we did with our Jason Tatum shot, is tucked in. It is tucked in significantly. He aims his shooting arm directly at the basket when he shoots. So if you go ahead and take this angle, look at where it is. Look at how he shoots. It goes straight, just directly at the hoop. It doesn't flare out. It's tucked in perfectly. It's not necessarily always at a 90-degree angle like we did for Beal, but it is tucked in, so that really matters. Now, in terms of the release point, it was a little bit tough because we had some shots of Booker really shooting high over his head, but then we had him sometimes shooting near his eyebrows. So I just kind of picked a happy medium here, just, you know, with a decent release point, nothing crazy. In terms of his offhand, no discerning factors that I was really concerned about. Is a very little flick from the offhand, but it doesn't move forward with the shooting hand, and so we were able to capture that as well. We killed this signature shot, guys. Let's go ahead and head into the menu. I will also show you guys an alternate base for those of you that might have wanted to do something different. So we'll go ahead and take a look at the layups, jump shots, dunks, all that good stuff. Stay tuned. All right, so when we take a look at the jump shot for the base, we do go with Kevin Durant to get that straight up and down elevation. Also with the Kevin Durant release, are we just remaking KD? You tell me. We're going to blend it to 40 with release 12. That adds that, you know, arm that's, you know, really tucked in. So we go with release timing normal. You can differentiate between normal and quick here. I felt like to keep that jump shot timing that we talked about perfect, we stick with normal. Now, I did tell you guys that we would you know, share an alternate base. You can definitely also use base 67, very close, and we can go ahead and take a look at that as well. Now, when you take a look at base 67 again, we'll go ahead and let him get a couple shots here just so that we can see the angle. Okay, now the pros of this release was, number one, I thought it had a better release point from the, you know what I mean? I thought it had a better release point than the KD. Now, when you look at the takeoff, you still see he does elevate, and but he goes forward just a little bit, and even that was a little bit too much for my liking. Now, I felt like that right foot coming forward was actually something that he did sometimes, but not often enough for me to have this as the base jumper. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Both are dead accurate, but I did want to give you guys, you know, this option. I think release 67 is a little bit quicker, has a you know, it's a little bit quicker, so you know, my player guys might prefer 67, but I will tell you the KD one has a little bit more lift, so it would probably be harder to block just in case, but nonetheless, that is an option and a great one at that. As we move to the free throw, this was a tough one that stuck with 47. I thought you could have also went with 44. It also kept just, you know, that arm tucked in. He does the same exact thing with the free throw. So we were able to do, you know, free throw 47 to, you know, give him a very accurate form here. For the dribble pull-up, now we go with athletic forward. Now, one thing that's really important with his dribble pull-ups is Devin Booker actually completely changes his release to this quick, snappy release when he is doing a pull-up at mid-range. And obviously no way to replicate two different releases in 2K, so just keep that in mind. But in terms of the motion of his body, athletic forward, very accurate. When you move on to the spin jumper, we do go with normal 9. When Booker does a spin jumper, well, honestly, the one spin jumper I could find him doing a significant amount of extension and separation and drift on the shot, so we tried to mimic that with the spin jumper, and we go with normal 9. When you go to the hop jumpers, now Devin Booker does not do a lot of step backs. This is not something that's really in his game. Funny in today's NBA, but that's not something that you're going to see a lot of step backs from Devin Booker. However, we do go with normal 5. The number one thing that you're looking for at the step back is a lot of guys, after doing the step back, fade away. Devin Booker actually just goes straight up and down, just like his jump shot after doing the step back. So normal 5 captures that perfectly. As you move to the layups, we stick with default small. Nothing crazy from Devin Booker. He does a lot of guard, small type layups, you know, just, you know, not too much extension. So I really felt good going with default small as opposed to the long athlete package. For his go-to dunk package, we do go with rim grazers off of 1. One phrase we've heard thrown around a lot for Devin Booker is sneaky athletic. Not really. He doesn't have a lot of bounce. I don't really agree with that. We do also equip straight arm tomahawks for when he does get up every now and again, but it's not something that he does in traffic a lot. He does have some posters, so I don't want to short sell him. Like, he does get up a little bit, but I don't know that I would call him sneaky athletic. That's just not really the focus of his game. When he dunks with 2 hands, a lot of times he'll jump off two and hang on the rim. Every now and again, you'll see him do a basic two-hander off of one as well. So he threw that in there. Not a huge high flyer, but he's got such an incredible offensive package. You know, pause on that, but it just really shocked me. But you know, the dunks is not something that's a huge part of his game, but he will throw down from time to time, and he's a little bit of a cocky player too. So as you go to the fadeaway, again, his post game, we were able to find footage. His post game is completely accurate in terms of the hop shots, the fades. Again, he doesn't go to the post a lot. He's a big guard, but he likes to catch and shoot. But you know, we were able to find a couple fadeaways, and you know, he's a significant superior NBA scorer. So he's got it all. He's the definition of a 3-level scorer, if we're being honest. So dribble style, I felt was fine with the slasher. Now, again, like I said, just like Ja Morant, when we did Ja Morant, Devin Booker is just literally not interested in having the ball and dancing on guys. He's going to come off of the screen and pull up. He's going to come off the screen and attack the rim and finish. We went with the Giannis Antetokounmpo signature size up because he's usually going to set something up and then back up. He doesn't attack off of the size up a lot. He's more likely going to pull up out of that. But from what I had seen in very limited footage in terms of his handle, I really liked Giannis for him. His default was the Donovan Mitchell, but I thought they were similar. I just think the Giannis is a little bit easier to shoot out of. Guys, that is it for Devin Booker. I just want to say again, thank you so much for 9,000 subscribers. We are on the road to 10K. We got so much fire coming from this community right now. Definitely join the 2K Modding Society Discord. There's a lot of guys doing signature shots in our signature section. I know a lot of you guys want me to do a lot of guys that are, you know, just this in depth, but it's kind of hard for me to get to everybody in the league. Maybe there's somebody in there that's already done somebody that you're waiting for me to do. Definitely stop by. There's a lot of talented guys that really care about the attention to detail. The link to the Discord will be in the description. Be sure to follow me on all of my social medias at ShadyMikeGaming, Twitter and Instagram. And stay tuned for more content from the channel, guys. Don't know who we're doing next. That one might be a surprise, but we'll see. I did post a list on the channel community tab of all the guys I'm looking to do next, but I don't necessarily know the order. Let me know in the comments who you want to see. I really appreciate you guys. Shady Mike, I'm out of here. Peace. Threes.